Good morning. We are exploring this whole idea that God has called you, He's designed you uniquely to serve His purposes on the earth, to bring His kingdom, to make His invisible character, His invisible love, His invisible qualities, His invisible work visible through you and through me. And yesterday I talked about this idea that we have all kinds of obstacles and resistance and things like that are going on inside of us. I have them, you have them, everybody has those. The characters in the Bible are all they're exposed in a pretty straightforward way in terms of their resistance and the things that they encounter trying to get on board with who God has made them to be and what God's purposes are through them. And so I want to encourage you today to be honest with God in the resistance and in the excuses and in the things that you're bringing. Be honest to God, but don't let those keep you from moving forward. I think a lot of times what ends up happening is we just sort of live in this state of denial. And the denial we kind of think is just a way of being able to not have to engage it because we're just in denial that we actually are being called by God to engage in His work in a meaningful way. And I want to encourage you to be able to come to the Lord with all of these excuses, all these things that I talked about yesterday. Bring them. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not powerful enough. I don't have enough resources. I don't have enough. Whatever that is, come to Him honestly. Bring all of those excuses, all of those hindrances, all of those roadblocks, bring all of those obstacles to Him and lay them down before Him. But be honest with Him about those things. It's one of the beautiful things we see about King David in the scripture is that he's just gut honest with God, and he has all this resistance that's going on inside of him, but he vents that to the Lord and then goes ahead and obeys. Vents to the Lord and then obeys. He's honest and he's obedient. Those are the two things that are really important for us to get this morning. Honest and obedient.